I move on Resolution 6, appointing John DeMassi as Municipal Court Judge from January 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2026.
Second that.
Any discussion?
Yes, I would like to discuss. There were some questions about Judge DeMassi and they were never addressed by the administrator. And I'm hoping that we can table this until we get some answers to those questions.
I think that she did thoroughly answer the questions that you had.
I don't think so.
Okay, what were the questions that you had?
So the questions were, did the town do an investigation on the matter?
An investigation on whom?
On
Or what? I'm
investigation on the court administrator not doing the job properly.
But this is an appointment on the judge, the local.
Well, I know,
judge.
well, the judge has to do with the court administrator because both of their names are on that piece of paper for Township of Berkeley Heights. And in order to appoint a judge, I don't have a problem with the judge. I have a problem with the court administrator and somehow or another he's not being addressed. So I think that the judge needs to address it if nobody else is going to address it.
Did you reach out to the judge?
I did, and I didn't hear back.
Okay, so why don't you finish your questions and we'll see if there's any interest in tabling the resolution.
So I asked for the contact information and correspondence where they said the complaint was unfounded. So was there a contact person, Liza?
You can go through your questions for the mayor.
And
What, I'm sorry, what complaint?
no, there was a contact person that Liza had spoken to. And I want to know who that person is.
A contact person, I'm just
She
not
spoke-
clear.
she spoke to somebody that said the complaint was unfounded.
What complaint?
The complaint against the court administrator
From who?
from me.
Okay, so this is related to your personal situation.
It is.
So you're going to vote on a resolution through the prism of your own personal situation.
Well, no,
I want to
unfortunately.
understand if
no,
that's an ethical vote.
Well, you know, what the thing is that unfortunately, the situation happened with me personally, and that's how I knew this, and that's why I lodged a complaint. And then I never got answers. So I asked her to address Judge DeMassi before we make a vote. Because we need to find out what's going on with this person because they're doing illegal things in the court.
That's a
Mayor-
very strong thing to say.
Mayor, if I may, I have a couple concerns here with this dialogue back and forth here. First of all, I've heard the court administrator, our judge, these are personnel matters, which is not appropriate for a public discussion or even a debate. To the extent that the councilman has a personal issue with regard to a situation that may or may not impact his vote as to what happened with the court administrator, what happened in court, probable cause hearings, whatever the case may be. It's not an appropriate discussion for this public forum. If the councilman wants to vote, he can. If he wants to abstain, he can. If he wants to vote it down, he can. I recommend that this body proceed to a vote and that you close this discussion.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that, Mr. Angelo. Any other discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Kudo,
Yes.
Mrs. Donnelly,
I'll abstain.
Mr. Foster,
Yes.
Mrs. Hillis,
Yes.
Mr. Machado,
Yes.
Mrs. Polk.
Yes.
I guess my turn.